Behind the scenes where the magic sits is the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, y'all, happy Monday to you. You know, I can't. So, hello to everybody. I hope your day is going well. I was just chilling out, right, and knowing we got Ray Love coming up at 8:30, so we're going to give you guys a good review for Real Housewives of Potomac. Shout out to Chef Don Don, who is always in these virtual streets making it do what it do. Apparently, and I say apparently because I just found out live in real time, Diamond McClurkin has an SA lawsuit. So as soon as we get those court documents, we will be going over that. But from what I've heard, it is sick, it is disgusting, and it's a downright shame. Child, let's get to this review because this is the 5th day of January. We just got started. We just got started like 6 days ago. Higher is waiting, lower is available, but either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do, my Lord Jesus. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is a me. Child, we just got started. I literally just got done talking about Milagro Grams and Megan Thee Stallion and Tyler Perry and Stephon Diggs. Let's get to this, child. Okay. So, time to talk about some RHOP, okay? So, we're with Wendy or Setho. She's at this school for girls, and she's doing a graduation speech. Stacy is with her and Timo's star, Arabella. And Arabella checked Stacy about her being ambidextrous. That means you can use both of your hands. And then Kierana has a billboard. So shout out to Kierana for getting a billboard. Still having your own billboard is a huge thing, even in 2025 in the world of social media. Okay. Yeah, I thought that was really a cool moment, right? So then we're with Tia. This moment was so sweet. I have to tell you. Tia can stay. Bravo, yes. Tia can have her own spinoff show. Her and her family are that great. Sincerely. I absolutely love Tia and her family. So if you guys don't remember in the last episode, Tia was talking to her half-sister about their dad passing away. And Tia found her dad's home. Right, but there's a new family living there, and so Tia has driven past the home many times, but never knocked on the door. So Tia wrote a very sweet but blackmail type of energy email to the owner, and the owner, who is white, and the kids are white, just to give context, conjecture, and connection to this review. But they were very sweet, and so. They allowed Tia and her son and her daughter and the half-sister in. And Tia's dad loved DC but hated England. And so as they were walking through the house where, the owner changed some things that was all carpeted, right? And they show these throwback photos of the family. and then DG, who is Tia's brother, gets called. And June 11th is Tia's dad's birthday. And I have to tell you that there's not too many times where you have a chance to reconnect with your past like that. And so the fact that her past is right where she lives is such a powerful statement. Um, Tia is, I'm gonna say this with so much love, grace, and space. Tia is kooky in the best way. Um, she's like, well, darling, go do that. She has that Mary Poppins but homegirl energy. Her family is just a down to earth family that you and I probably know in real life. And she has her wits about her that you want to root for her, but she is so layered. Like Bravo did their thing with Tia. Like if Tia's not back next season, I'm gonna have a revolt. Okay. And like I said, I only watch these shows for y'all. That's about it. After the episode's done, I don't watch it anymore. But Tia better be on next season. Because I thought that was very, very sweet. And so, the new owner said, don't be a stranger. Hopefully next time you're not on the door. And Tia said, well, we're family now, so I'll just come with overnight bag and stay. It's just like, Tia, that's those people's home now. I don't think you can just come over with an overnight bag. But I did love the familiar energy that Tia gave. I thought that was very, very sweet. So we get to Giselle, Ashley, and Wendy, right? And the fight, that Wendy had with her mom is weighing heavy on her. And that's when, that's when Wendy is like, I'm careful of who I tell that to. Well, child, I don't know why you would tell Ashley, who her daddy, Sheila's husband, is a drunkard, alcoholic, this, that, and the third. And then Giselle, have we forgotten about all that Giselle did? The baby rumor of Monique. I was uncomfortable. And she couldn't give off a reason about being uncomfortable. This, that, and the third. Of many more things. Hyde and Robin's story off of Bravo. But yet was dragging everybody else. Are we really forgetting about everything that Giselle did? So you gonna tell two people that are shady, disrespectful, and careless with their lives and how they move about the fight that you had with your mama? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you really sure about this? Okay, child. So then, the Potomac and Ponies event, Timo spoke to Wendy. And this is the thing, right? Like, I feel Timo's energy of, listen, this is what my wife does. I don't do this. I've always felt that way, that if my wife ever got on one of these shows, listen, I'm going to be your husband, and I got the cavalry of my supporters who are your supporters too. And I got the Brainley Morning Show. I got the Brainley Talk Show. I got Brainley's Virtual Tour. I got Good Morning America. I got an arsenal that I can utilize to handle these women disrespectfully. But this is what you do. I feel Timo on that, right? And not to mention too, why would I talk to women that have made fun of my existence? Why would I do that? I don't get that at all. That maybe that's just me. In the words of Karen Huger, Giselle, that without a man. So apparently there's a sip and read with Monique and, Angel in Colorado. The Angel is making the Colorado trip happen. And Wendy says that Angel's a wet blanket, a damper. And it's just like, child, all of y'all have been a damper at some point in life, whether on this show or off the show. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Because Bravo allows a lot of mess. They allow Phaedra to make that whole lie about Candy Burris. Got fired, then came back through Married to Medicine. Dr. G and Quad were on the same show with new people. Not to mention all the lawsuits that Bravo got. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up about a damper. Okay? Stop it. Don't make no damn sense. He or she who has us and cast the first stone. Really? So is your mama a wet blanket and a damper in your life? Because you the one who said your mama wanted you and your sister to be doing this, that, and the third with y'all life. So you're going to allow one moment of somebody not having something right in their life dictate how you see them? Really? Okay. All right. I guess. It's going to be a shit show with the Colorado trip. Like I said before, I bet you Bobby's money is longer than Eddie's money. Okay, we really want to get into a money match. And before any Wendy fans come in here and say, well, Eddie's money longer than your money, Braylon. Okay, well, you know, my bills are paid. That's cool with me. It's just me. I think people get really too parasocial with these shows sometimes, because my thing is this. You're going to say what a shit show is when, child, Angel ain't going through what the fuck you and Eddie going through. Okay? Let's not do this shit. Right? And also, too, it's just like, I don't get the hazing, right? Because Giselle will get onto anybody that doesn't move like her, sound like her, and agree with her, and haze them to high heaven. But then when it works out for her, that's when she'll use it. Stop that shit. There's a reason why Angel, Grace, and Adore are more beloved than Giselle. Stop it. Stop it. It's going to be a shit show. Child, are we really talking about a shit show? You and Eddie brought Popeye's chicken? Although I will eat the chicken, okay? But still, it's just like, come on, Wendy, you haven't been perfect in your life. Stop it. My Lord Jesus. I just, no, that wasn't cool. So then Angel was talking to Ingrid, her sister. Bobby is livid that they have to, move back to Colorado. And then, Wonderland Adventures, which is Bobby and Angel's, business. And I was over with the Brooke Ashley, which she did a fire review. Absolutely fantastic review. And, I dropped to the chat. I'm like, that Angel is now in the Bravo family. All she got to do is contact Kathy Hilton and get a partnership with Wonderland Adventures in Hilton. Okay? That's all they got to do. And guess what? Wonderland can have Adventures in Colorado at the Hilton hotels that are in Colorado. They can have Wonderland Adventures LA. They can have Wonderland Adventures Miami. They could do some stuff. Angel, you just got to know your resources, because there's plenty of people in the Bravo world that you got a business. And by the way, Angel had that business before she came on the show. Happy A was made during the show. And for those of you who don't know, Bravo gets a cut of any business that you've created while you were on the show. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, the lady's going to have a mezcal tasting. Child. Ashley had a party for her son and for Uncle Lump. It was what it was. It was a party. You know what I mean? And basically, Uncle Lump said, like, okay, what are we doing here? Why are we talking about Sheila and her guy? You know what I mean? And all that stuff. I will say it is wonderful to see a child, healthy and happy. Uncle Lump making 60, but come on now, that was just filling the room. So then we get to Monique, child. So Erica and Arena from Love and Marriage DC are in the show. Yes, indeed. Shout out to them and their daughter. Woo! Knock out. Do you hear me? Jesus Christ. I'm low key, high key, kind of hoping she ain't with her dude no more, because I would like to shoot my shot at her. Just saying, just not wishing for a bad relationship, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have that energy over here, but she is a beauty. Okay, all right. So moving on. So this was called Love Letters from Past Versions of Myself. That's the name of the book. Angel was kind in what she was in the words that she was investigating to Monique, and Monique said, "I want to see the other side. I want the lady to see another side of me." And then there was a monologue montage, right? So it was just on and on and on and on and on. And Monique said, and I quote, "Don't heal the shady part of me." And when I heard that, I'm just like, you know what? You really did not come on here for a new leaf. You came on here, right? So that way you can let people know you were still outside because you may leave the Central Oil line ain't doing shit. Okay. Because this is the most energy you've gotten in a long time since Love and Marriage DC. Okay. And the radio thing, okay, you on the radio, right? It was what it was. It was really that popping. And that's not to say that people can't get into radio. I just talked about this morning how iHeartMedia can make an entertainment media, pop culture, radio format for content creators, right? Because radio needs to evolve so it can stay around. So I'm not negating that. But in the same token, child, all you had to do was wake up early, get to work on time. Here's your binder of all your segments and just do your fucking job. That's all you had to do. You really did make an impact on that station. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. So Monique then says she's a binder bitch. Well, I mean, listen, she said it. She said it. Now, I would think after all this time that you would not want to be known for the binder thing. That's what I would think. And then you call yourself a bitch. That gives people carte blanche to call you a binder bitch. You teach people how you want to treat them. Or you teach people what they always say, you teach people how they treat you, right? So, and like I said, I'm just saying binder bitch because Monique said binder bitch. But somebody who really can't stand Monique could really take it to the gutter, like Aiden Ross gutter. You know what I mean? Which, by the way, Glasses Malone, I say go to town on Aiden Ross in PDF Academics. And get DDG while you're at it. Child, listen. So the ladies wrote things about each other, and then Monique shuffled them, and Stacey didn't want to give up her binder. And Monique said the last time that somebody didn't want to give something up, and I had a table from me, it didn't go well. So it's just like, you did not heal. Because all you had to say was, Stacey, I know this is going to be difficult, but this is a part of, the exercise. I'm going to be right here. I'm going to make sure everything's okay. That's a better way to do that. Okay? My Lord. So for Stacey, Stacey wrote for Giselle, you don't trust people. Tia had Giselle's binder, and it was blank. I'm just like, okay. Like, now, Stacey, you do lie. Let's go ahead and keep a buck. You do lie. But Giselle, you was wrong for that. The blank thing is over. Okay, Stacey's a whole person. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Compact, fuse, and fun is what Ashley described Stacey as. Wendy wrote that Kierana was fake. And Kierana said, at least my bags were real. Listen. Listen. Well done. Because factual. Like, and this is the thing too, right? I believe that if Greg does not marry Kierana, he will be missing out on a great woman. But then again, that's their decision, right? But Kierana, she's got all her businesses. Kiana's not in court. I'm just keeping it a bug. The words of Karen Huger. Clankety clank, clankety clank, clickety clank. Um, and so basically, Stacey asked, why do you feel like Kiana is fake? And Wendy said, before the group, we were good, but then after the group got back together, we're not. Well, there was a conversation that Kiana was trying to have with you, but you laughed in her face on that bench. But you want everybody taking what you have to say so seriously, right? And Angel about Ashley, strong, petty, and a great mom, right? And Ashley says that, Angel is not walking in her truth and it's a catfish. And Angel, who I believe had every right to say this, said, if I'm such a fake, this, that, and the third, then why do you want to come to my home? Ashley couldn't say shit for shit. Now, do we need to go back to Michael? Stop it right now. At that party? Do we need to go back to that? Do we need to go back to the fact that he was pinching butts? Do we need to talk about what Karen Huger said that Joe's ex-husband's dangling was all over the Instagram? Do we need to go back to the fact that you got evicted, okay? And you were in a whole apartment down the street, this, that, and the third, right? Now, I am sure that Angel has a great relationship with her father-in-law, her mother-in-law, and her dad, because the dad that you had shut the door in your face. Now, we all thought that wasn't cool, but if you're going to go down this path of who somebody is and is not, you can't say shit. You had to get work done on yourself because God didn't bless you enough. Stop that shit. You and Giselle's G&A line is like Sheba Shrey. No fashions at all. My Lord Jesus. Really? Like you had to fight for your divorce, which went on for how many seasons? I just didn't get that. I really did. I just did not get that at all. And Ashley gives nothing to the show. Not a damn thing. The people I see get support the most. I do see Tia get supported. I see Kierana get supported. Let me bring up the cast, actually, child. Hang on, give me a moment. Give me a moment. So I'm going to tell you who gets supported here, right? Come on, damn it. There we go. Okay. So like I said, Kierana, Tia, Stacey has a fan base. Angel definitely has a fan base. Wendy, your fan base is waning right now. And then Ashley and Giselle, I mean, honestly, it's the Green Bandits remixed, right? Because Robin's not on the show anymore. And I'm sorry, I just can't take people seriously that, will talk about everybody else's business, but yet they have no business of their own. I just can't do that. The world reality TV, which reality TV emphasis on real, these circumstances are for the season, and then y'all ain't about shit after. Let's keep it bug. Okay? Good Lord Jesus. I can't do it. So after all of that, right, then we want to talk about, Giselle rather wants to talk about that. If Ashley's not going to go, then she's not going to go. You really think that you have power? It's just okay, bad. Life goes on with or without you. Like I said, let me just say this. When I make it into Hollywood, right, and I host the Oscars, right, and, one of my friends said, well, I don't want to go to L.A. Okay, so you don't want an all-expense paid flight. You don't want your food paid for, you don't want your drinks paid for, you don't want to get into the governor's ball because they are allowing me to bring y'all into the governor's ball. So you don't want all that. Okay, cool. Bet I will gladly give my invite to somebody else that deserves it, or better yet, I will gladly go on Instagram Live. Hey, y'all. So listen, I'm hosting the Oscars, and I want you to email me at such and such email and let me know if you've never been to the Oscars before, which most people never went to the Oscars. Let me know why. And I will do all of what I was going to do for you and then bump it up for that fan just to be paid, your ass. Like, stop. So then Monique didn't expect it to go that way. And Wendy was like, really? The one flicker of intelligence in Wendy went off, okay? And then Ashley said, I'm sorry, I put child of fakeness, because it was a fake apology. It was absolutely fake. And then Giselle's talking about, are we going to get catfish in Colorado? Giselle, take your ass to your house, close the door, get in your bed, and go the fuck to sleep. Stop it. Okay? So then it's 12 hours later. Stacy calls Angel, and there's this thing about altitude that is a different elevation, so you should be drinking more. So I've never been to Colorado, but I take people's word for it. The book Ashley was giving this huge story about how her mom passed out and everything in Colorado, right? So yes, if somebody is telling you that the air is different, pay attention to that, right? So double the wire. And then the phone cut out, which I'm sure because she was in Colorado, phone connection and everything. Because the more remote you are, the less connection you have out, right? So then Wendy said that, we usually fly together. It's just like, that's not always true. Every cast doesn't really fly together for everything, okay? So stop it. Did y'all all fly to BravoCon together? No, you did not. Bravo said, hey, what's your flight? I'll meet you there. Okay. So Monique's first girls trip in 5 years. Angel looking fly in the cowgirl outfit. And Stacey says she must have took one of my gummies. Child, there are plenty of other brands bigger than your existence and could fill out a dress with more body than the non-existent body you got. Stop it. She did not take one of your gummies. So then Angel intros the trip. And then so Wendy and Tia are in Angel's car, and they were going to answer the phone because Bobby called, but Angel said, no, it was Tia that said, don't answer because, Angel doesn't play about her man. And so Angel tries to make an apology, and, Wendy says that I don't know why I'm receiving love. It's a little too late. This, that, and third. And I think sometimes we tend to forget our own mindsets about what forgiveness looks like for us. Because remember that whole shrine thing that happened with Kierana? Remember that whole shrine thing and your mama's this, that, and the third? Remember when Mia said, is that crow your mother? And then you got assaulted by Mia on top of that as well. So there were some things that happened to you. And it's just like, really? So you can forgive somebody for assaulting you, but yet when it comes to all of this, you can't forgive Angel? Because honestly, I felt like the stuff that you and Angel went through, it was what it was. But Angel never said anything about your kids. She never assaulted you. She never, degraded your business, this, that, and the third. Like, I remember a clip that I saw that was at BravoCon when Kierana and Angel were talking about you, and Angel really didn't say too much, right? Now she said what she said, like, I don't want her back, this, that, and the third, which, that was her right to say that, but she still didn't drag you. So it's just like, really? Is this what we're doing? And I feel like when it comes to reality TV, people want to be about the season that is now. That doesn't mean that if you have evolved to be better, that you can't be forgiven for what happened in the past. But that doesn't mean people are going to forget what happened in the past, right? So I just know. Because Angel, she seems cool. You know what I mean? Now, of course, we can only judge what we're given, right? In the words of Karen Huger. So has, Angel not been all the way together some moment? Sure. But I think Angel's a decent person from what I've seen. Just keep it at a buck. I mean, hell, be thankful she ain't Angel Lee. Because that's an AO we can all get behind. Listen. But anyway, that's neither here nor there, chat. So then, there's the altitude sickness. And Monique likes Kierana. And Monique makes a comment about, Angel's doing everything, this, that, and the third. I just think that personally, there are some women that when they don't have what they felt like they deserve, they will project onto other people. Because, like I said, Bobby's money is probably longer than most of the women in the group's money. And I'm not talking about Tia. I'm not talking about Kierana. Okay? I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about them at all. Child, I'm not even talking about Stacy. But it's just like, really? So because you did not have a supportive husband, right? This, that, and the third. You're going to assume that Angel doesn't have a supportive husband. Like, maybe Angel and Bobby have their situation together, and they're still together because they give a fuck about being together. Because, child, you were a headache. I know you said Chris, this, that, and the third, but it takes two to make a marriage or break a marriage. So stop that shit, Monique. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And for everybody saying that, well, she did apologize to Candace and this, that, and the third. There's one black woman who's a content creator that said, well, you don't have the right to say that she didn't apologize when she did. And you got the right not to accept it. Okay, well, guess what? If Candace got the right to accept the apology, why did you make the video? Because that was a waste of a video, personally. I watched it, thought it was decent. You're not a bad content creator. I can't remember your name for shit. But still, it's just like, what is the problem with people having their own opinion, right? And not to mention, too, it was so long ago that, in the words of my dad, Candace slept since then. So that's how she felt. There's bigger issues going on in the world than remembering somebody apologized to you or not. But just because somebody apologized doesn't mean that the apology was genuine. Because Monique really apologized, really want to be real about. She apologized because her Bravo check was about dry up. Let's keep it a buck. Because to that black female content creator, you take your ass out there and do what Monique did to somebody else, and let's see if you will have a job, a career, or anybody in your life at that point. I need y'all to stop. Monique's trying to come on with this new journey, this, that, and the third, but child, just because just because somebody comes in a new form doesn't mean they don't have an old soul. Like I always say, don't worry about the colors of the snake. Don't worry about the size of the snake. Worry about the colors. That'll tell you how dangerous they are. It's still a snake. I don't care how small it is. Snakes can be poisonous small or big. How can I put it? Snakes can be poisonous whether they're small or big. It's still a poisonous snake. Okay. My God. Lord Jesus. Like I said, I just watch these shows for fun and watch it for y'all, and then I'm done, child. That's about it for me. But anyway, with that being said, so after all of that, right? Um, then we got the nice view of the place. And it was a very nice place, very nice place. Then there was a Wonderland, Colorado expert shot to her, and Angel's going back to her house. And Monique is like, well, why don't we stay at your house? It's just like, if I have an energy with people that I'm feeling uneasy about, I'm not going to have you at my house either. I don't get why people don't have the autonomy and their right mind to do what they want to do that works for them. And so Angel's about an hour away. Is an hour away actually far? Not really, 60 minutes. Like, really. You know what I mean? So it's Angel's trip. She can do what she wants to do, right? And so, Giselle said, we're going to have a good time. I'm like, Giselle being a positive person? Oh, my Lord. There is a heart that grew 3 sizes that day. So, Stacy has her own room. Kierana, you were so funny, child, with how you cried. She was just, oh, my God. Everything is so beautiful. That's going to be a meme for a gift, I promise you. That was so good. That was so good. That was so good. That was so good. And so I think y'all might have been crying because of the altitude and the shots and everything else. But either way, I thought that was just funny. She was so blanked out. She was so blanked out. And then Stacey said, and y'all say I'm the crazy one. You are crazy. Okay? You are. You Youarecrazy. You are crazy. Okay? Now you're not a Miss Banshee-nosis. Making fun of other people's disabilities and shit, but yeah, you got autistic ass daughter. You're not Miss Banshee-nosis. But you are crazy. So stop that shit. You do lie. Okay, and what Vanity Fair did was fucking disgusting, shameful, and despicable behavior. We're giving you a best performance of 2025. Reality stars don't perform. The fuck you mean? Theater people, they perform. Music artists, they perform. Now, if you want to go TV, if somebody did a great performance in a TV drama or TV sitcom, sure. That's what we call acting, darling. But Stacey, a good performance in 2025. Bitch, where? Mitch, where? Somebody explain to me. Moving on. It was the black dastardly, black parksy, black imagination for me, for Stacey said. And y'all say I'm the crazy. Stacey, for you to say that should let you know you are the crazy one. And be lucky I wasn't on a trip because I was like, yep, hey, you are crazy. And go right over to my room, damn it. Go the fuck to sleep. Get some 7th Avenue lavender body oil. Put it all over myself. Get my black sleep mask. Have me some lavender chamomile tea and go the fuck to sleep. But anyway, so then Giselle and Ashley are staying in the smallest room in the house, and then of course Wendy has her own room, which is so interesting how Wendy is such a flip-flopper. And child, she's looking like the Nicki Minaj of Potomac now. Eddie's not a PDF file, okay, so don't go there. Okay, now he might be a froster, but to flip-flop like Nicki Minaj did when she said she wasn't going to jump on the 47 train, but then all of a sudden jump on the 47 train. You just said not too long ago that the love was gone, but then you're spinning around in this room all to yourself, child. Okay. And, good on Angel for doing what she did, because y'all have done trips before where y'all have shaded people and stuff. And it's just like, The energy that you would have for a Nevis trip is not the same that you're gonna have for a Colorado trip. Stop it. The fact that Angel has her own business and she knows what to do is way better than what you did in Nevis. You did your thing in Nevis, but you I'll put it like this. If you touch down in Turks and Caicos, Giselle versus Lisa Ray McCoy, everybody would be accommodating Lisa Ray McCoy before your ass. Okay. Moving on. I'm just like, it's the unmitigated gall, acid 9, acid 10, acid 11, acid 12, and acid 13 energy for me. You really think you somebody important? And so Giselle says she's not staying in the room, and that, Angel said that she had handled Lachey, and then Ashley and Giselle are still on this eviction lie, and they said they have more info, which they don't. And so Angel said, we're going to figure out what this is before we move on. Otherwise, I'm shutting shit down, and everybody is quiet. Child, that's the episode. Listen, shout out to Angel for clocking Ashley and Giselle, because I'm just like, y'all really do not like to see anybody that don't look like y'all, sound like y'all, or move like y'all to win. Y'all don't. If a black man got an accomplishment, oh my God, why was it a black man who won something? Like, come on now. Child, anyway, that's it. I mean, honestly, I feel like Giselle and Ashley are like those moms where even if another kid won a pageant or won something else, they'll be like, well, my kid should have won and they would be so Karens at the pageant or wherever else. Okay, don't make no damn sense. Anyway, we're gonna take a little commercial break. We'll be back with more Rap This. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Rolling.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Brain only got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand, and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved is a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. 'Cause we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward.
With the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination and experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and Mira's commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
And I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into bringing this virtual tour live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. I'm trying to find something for y'all because we're going to probably talk about it. If I can find it, Tuesday, the earliest I'll talk about it is Tuesday night. But if I can't find it, then we'll talk about it Wednesday. But yeah, that news that just broke about Diamond Clark, we're going to talk about it. Because that needs to be discussed. We cover, everybody over here. We can cover P. Diddy and Jonathan Majors. We can cover Don McClurkin. Okay, so we cover everybody over here. So, but that was just crazy. But back to this episode. Like I said, to me, I think Angel will be just fine. I'm proud of Angel for standing up for herself. And hopefully, Ashley and Giselle will know what's good for them and shut the fuck up. Eat their food and go back to Potomac. Okay. And also, too, apparently, shout out to one of the subscribers in Brooke Ashley's live chat. Apparently, Wendy lives 3 hours away from Potomac. I guess what Karen Huger said was right about who lives in Potomac and who don't live in Potomac. Mm-hmm. See, even though Karen did what she did, which she even admitted that she had a problem, she got a standing ovation at 5 o'clock. a standing ovation because they know that there's more to care than that. On the other hand, man, oh man, oh man. You know, I wish Captain Venus was still around. I think me and her will have a good time with these reviews because, like I said, I watch, the Bravo shows for y'all. And then after that, I'm done with it. So, nothing for me. But I do it for y'all, right? I do it for y'all because I genuinely love y'all, genuinely care about y'all, and wherever you guys are excited about to talk about, I'm here to talk about with you guys as well. So, listen, so. Yeah. Yes, indeed. I'm just trying to find it. What I need to find here. But yes, indeed. So, yep, we're just relaxing, everybody. Glad to have all of you here in the building with me. Yes, indeed. Oh, man. Oh, gotcha. Okay, we'll find another way. And by the way, tonight at 8:30, if you guys are looking for more content on our channel, at 8:30 tonight, we will be doing Ready to Love live tonight. Oh, hell, I'm going to have to tune into that shit. Let's see what the fuck is going on. There's always something going on these streets. Yes, indeed. Let me show y'all this here. Just in case y'all need to know what's going on. Let me pull this up. Give me a moment. Right here. So tonight at 8:30, right here, Ready to Love, we will be live right here. This is the second time we've done it on a Monday because everybody is busy. But we're going to do it again tonight at 8:30, and so we'll be here for that. So we'll give y'all a full hour of content, and then after that, we will just be chillaxing. Yes, indeed. Child, I'm just looking. Oh, wow. Oh, my Lord. I'm listen, y'all. Listen. If you stick to the prompt will not be about you, child. Yes, indeed. So. Man, oh man. Yes, indeed. Hey, three people, welcome in. I'm gonna turn off my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Like I said, tonight, Ready to Love at 8:30. Yes, indeed. Like I said, myself, GG9, our main man Q will be here. Solana has been saving the world for quite a while, but hopefully she'll be on with us tonight as well. But yeah, all that will be going down at 8:30 tonight. So be ready for that. And child, a lot went down on this vacation episode. But we are getting closer and closer and closer and closer and closer and closer to the end of Raid of Love, which I'm sad because it's actually a good season. It really, really is a good season. So we'll discuss that. We will definitely discuss it. So, oh man. Let's see here. But yeah, we're just chillaxing, y'all. We are just chillaxing right now. Yes, indeed. You guys got any questions about Potomac before I head out of here? Because, like I said, I got the photos. I got the show ready for y'all at 8:30. I'm just gonna be rested and chilling in the meantime, between time, because I didn't want to push it too much. You know what I mean? But yeah. But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We're just chillaxing, y'all. Just chillaxing. Yes, indeed. Man, it's been a long day today. Like I said, it really is crazy, though. Like, Tyler Perry, then you got Stephon Diggs, and now Diane McCarthy. It's legitimately crazy to me that this is where we are. Yeah, 2026. I mean, there's no words, child. I mean, no words. Oh my God. Yeah, so. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. Let me get the Daily Motivator up for you all. And then we will be back here at 8:30 for Red Love. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Daily Motivator time. Your life becomes meaningful in precise proportion to the depths of the responsibility you are willing to shoulder. Jordan B. Peterson. It's time for the Daily Motivator for Monday, January 5th, 2026. Your good efforts. You're doing a lot of things right. Now you have the opportunity to add to them. Life can frequently rather be discouraging, yet you're able to more than offset the discouragements with your own encouraging thoughts and actions. You can always learn from what's gone well and expand on it. You've also learned from what's gone wrong, enabling you to avoid similar negative patterns in the future. From your good efforts day after day, the value adds up even when the progress feels slow. It is happening. Months from now, years from now, you'll look back and be thankful for your diligence and persistence. You're making the future bright by putting your present time to good use with positive purpose to guide you. Keep going. You're making a difference, and that's a great way to live, Ralph Morrison. So, when it comes to, putting in good efforts, sometimes putting in that good effort is just saying, hey, are you okay? I'll never forget what my mom has said to me, that sometimes we don't have to really do the most in order to be seen, right? Sometimes just being there, sincerely, just being there for people means more than anything else. And so the first thing I'll say to you is do what you can and don't feel ashamed for not being able to do more. Because we all are doing what we can, some more than others, but sincerely, right? That's the first thing I'll tell you. The second thing I'll tell you is you've also learned from what's gone wrong. You've also learned from what's gone wrong. You also learn from what's gone wrong. I think that's a very important note to know, is that while we have learned from what has gone right, we have also learned from what's gone wrong. And learning from what has gone wrong only makes us better. So if you have ever went through anything in life that, you did the wrong thing or something wrong happened to you, you're still here. You're still here. You are still here. And I know that seems so small and insignificant, but when you look around the world today, there's a great song by Wendy I called Get the Ghetto. And that song, when she says, when you look around, you'll realize you're in another country too. There are places in Savannah that remind me of Havana. So listen to that song from Wendy I because she was on point with that song. That the world really is a ghetto. And we need to not only recognize that, but we also need to recognize that everybody is doing what they can. You know what I mean? So that's the second thing I'll tell you. And then finally, the third thing I will tell you is that with positive purpose to guide you, keep going. You're making a difference, and that's a great way to live. Don't negate the progress that you have made. Don't negate it. Don't negate it. Don't negate it at all. It's very easy to give up on yourself when you feel like nothing is happening for you. But you have to recognize as well that you are farther now than when you started. I think a lot of people forget that. I think a lot of people forget that. Right? So if somebody is telling you you ain't progressed at this, that, and third, ask them what they progressed on. 10 times out of 10, they have not done shit. Okay. With that being said, y'all, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special because you were always born a blessing and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why is one thing to call yourself? It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully, by spending time together, rising great together. Now, always remember we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or just making sure that not only is your mental health well, but what you're investing into is well for you as well. Make sure the replay is not just for if you watch it, not just for if you listen to it, but for you want the spirit to take in. I love you. I value. I embrace you all. Always remember, receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Receive love, you gotta give it. Whatever obstacles you've overcome, where successes you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud of you. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, just know this: at the beginning, middle, end of the day, It's not so much just how you start, but it's how you move. How you move dictates where you end up. How you move dictates where you end up. How you move dictates where you end up. Just recognize that. I'll see you all back here at 8:30 tonight. Ready to Love will be live. Myself, I was about to say Salah, but Salah saving the world. Myself, GG9, and our main man Q will be here live to give you everything we got of this latest episode of Ready to Love. One love, much love, all love. Phil love us in the right back to you. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
Child Redman over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Redman over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Redman over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Redman over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Redman over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.